Kottax.
Yes, I'm back with another Godforge video. Hope everybody's good out there. I shouldn't be. It's Friday, it's weekend, so all good, I guess. Um, Today we're gonna review another hero that was introduced the other day. So the spotlight today is on Ares. This is one hell of a hero, if you ask me. His kit looks really, really strong. But as always, let's start with his leader bonus. 30% crit damage in arena battles. Well, that indicates one thing. He's gonna wreck the arena, but hey, he's gonna wreck everything else as well. But all right, let's go through his kit. His basic attack, Furious Onslaught, attacks one enemy 3 times with 115% attack and decreases the target's defense by 2%, stacking up 10 times. Each strong hit also decreases the target's initiative by 5, stacking up to 10 times. This is a really strong basic attack. Hits 3 times already there. It's a lot. Yeah, on paper 115% attack is not a lot, but 3 times. And on top of that, he's decreasing enemies' defense, which stacks up to 10 times. That's 20%. If the fight is, let's just say 4 turns or 12 turns, to be honest, because he needs to go around with the other skills, then defense decrease is 20%. That's a lot. And on top of that, each strong hit decreases the target's initiative by 5, stacks up to 10. That means 50 as well. Really, really strong basic attack. I don't know. It can probably one hit some people with this, or some enemies with this attack alone. Of course, we need to build him 100% crit and stack crit damage. Basically, those two stats are going to be main priority on this guy. So if you have 100% crit and a lot of attack, crit damage, well, he's gonna wreck everything. That's just his basic attack. His core attack, Brutal Cleave, is a 4-turn spell that can be booked, so it ends up with 3 turns instead. Attack all enemies 450% attack and ignore shield and barrier on each target. If the attack is strong hit, remove all shield and barrier from each target. If enemy is defeated, increases his hero's divinity by 10%. This is basically insane. Really, really strong. And 440%, that's holy shit. Doesn't really matter what kind of a shield, as you can see on the right side. Those two buffs, what they mean. Shield is absorb incoming damage equal to strength of the shield before depleting HP. Shield cannot stack or be increased. Barrier, absorb incoming damage equal to the strength of the barrier before depleting HP. Barrier can stack and be increased. But for Ares, that doesn't really matter because he ignores every single shield protection on the enemy or the opposite player. if they have it on. It doesn't really matter. He's gonna ignore it and he's just gonna wreck you. This is incredibly strong. Really, really strong core ability. Holy shit. So it doesn't really matter if he's on your team or the enemy team. This guy is going to be a feared enemy when we're going to meet him in game. Holy shit. All right. On to his ultimate, Carnage Momentum. Attack one enemy 2 times with 275% attack. Ignores Protect, Intercept, Immortal, and Ward. If the attack is strong hit, also ignores 20% of the target's defense. So basically, doesn't really matter what buffs you put on yourself. He simply ignores everything. Doesn't really matter. And as you can see, I listed all the buffs that he ignores. So basically, whatever protection, shield, damage reduction, whatever you put on yourself or enemy does on themselves, it doesn't really matter. He will just hit through it, and with an enormous force. Holy shit. This guy is going to well, of course it can be changed and everything, depending also on his multipliers, but this so far is just crazy damage he is going to do. Holy shit. And on top of that, if you look at his passive, Warborn Frenzy, each time an enemy receives a debuff, increases his hero's chance to strong hit by 5% on their next ability. And his imprint, each time an enemy receives debuff, increases this hero's chance to strong hit by 2.5% on their next ability. So basically, holy shit. He's gonna this hero is going to be really strong. On paper anyway. Right now he is really strong. His passive, each time an enemy receives a debuff, just to show you the debuff list, it doesn't really matter which debuff, it will increase his strong hit by 5%. I'm just gonna borrow a page. As you can see here, this is the debuff list from Ravenpyro's webpage.com. Really useful page. Hopefully a lot of you will use it in the future. Really informative webpage with everything basically on every hero, every debuff, whatever you need, you can find on this webpage. So big thumbs up from here, and I hope you will visit the web page in the future. But as you can see, this list is huge, so it doesn't really matter which one of these debuffs is placed. It will increase his strong hit. That's absolutely incredible. And to be honest, you can pair him with another hero that places a debuff, and one comes to mind, Bastet. She puts 3 debuffs on in her kit, at least in alpha. So Ares, Bastet on same team. Holy shit. He will constantly strong hit. Not only that, that's actually the reason I am on my second account, just to show you one thing. Of course, you can choose for a weapon for Ares. If you ask me, Wall Splitter is definitely a legendary option for this guy. And for imprint, I would definitely go with Wukong, no question there. But for a weapon, legendary, I will go with Wall Splitter. But to be honest, I would actually prefer to go with this one. Liar reduces the chance to weak hit by 10 to 22% when booked or upgraded. This hero receives 50% increased damage from strong hit. Yes, this is a epic weapon, but this is incredibly strong for Ares, and it would be a weapon that actually can be fully upgraded much faster than the legendary. So if I pull Ares on one of the accounts I have, I'll definitely try get this weapon instead of a legendary. Yeah, that's a bit controversial, maybe, but Ares to start with this, it's mayhem. Really, it will really be strong. But yeah, that's just my opinion on the matter. But generally, when I look at this kit, he's incredibly strong. And if you, of course, if build a team around with some shields, buffs, and stuff like that, this guy is going to be insanely strong, at least on paper. When the game launches, we'll see how he really is. But on paper, this looks incredibly strong. I think I have said it more than enough times. This guy is going to wreck people up and enemies, and I hope we don't meet him along the way when we are leveling and doing dungeons and stuff, that he's not on the enemy team, because it doesn't really what protection we put on ourselves, it doesn't really matter. He will wreck us totally. So this is one hell of a hero, and if you choose to go with him as your legendary hero, I'll definitely would go for the epic weapon I just showed, instead of any of the legendary, to be honest, because that weapon is upgradable faster than the legendary, and 22% reduction on that weapon is strong, is really strong when fully upgraded. So what do you say? Is this guy any good? I think he's unbelievably strong on paper, and if you put him in a team that can buff him even more and protect him, he is going to be a killing machine. I don't doubt it at all. A killing machine all over the place. So let me know in the comments what you think, if it's good, bad, or if you have him. I don't. Actually, my son has him. So he's sticking to him right now because he hasn't put anything else, but I don't. I have 4 accounts in total. 2 of them are set. My main is not set. So if I decide to go for DPS, if I'm lucky and get this guy, would be an option. Otherwise, I'm still waiting for Heimdall. Yes, yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.